Hey, what time are you getting off work today? Come home early.
Still in a meeting right now. Should be done in about an hour. Is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I just want you home earlier than usual. You've been working too late lately.
I know, this project has been demanding. The deadline is next week, though. Then things should calm down.
Whatever, just try to be home by 7. Madison keeps asking about you.
I miss her too. Has she finished her homework?
Of course she has. I make sure she does everything properly, unlike when you're in charge of her studies.
Please don't start that again. I'm almost done with work. Should be home around 7. Why the sudden interest in my schedule?
It's your birthday today, isn't it?
Oh, right. I completely forgot. Work has been so hectic lately.
How could you forget your own birthday? Good thing I remembered. You'd probably work through it otherwise.
Well, with this deadline.
You always have some excuse. Madison's preparing your birthday present, so hurry home. It's almost ready.
That's so sweet of Madison. She didn't have to do anything.
Of course she did. What kind of daughter doesn't celebrate her mother's birthday? I made sure she understood the importance.
Did she want to do something herself?
Stop questioning everything. Can't you just be happy your daughter is doing something for you? Hold on, I'll let her text you.
Happy birthday, Mom! Thank you. Thank you for bringing me into this world, Mom. Come home soon. Let's all have cake together. I taped all of this by myself. I can do it. I'm in elementary school now. Pretty cool, right? Wow, Mom's so touched. You're as good as any grown-up. Those are some difficult characters, though. Oh, maybe you can't read some of these characters yet? Dad helped me read Grown Up, but I know lots of characters. We learned many in school. I see. If you can read the characters, texting is pretty easy, huh? You're growing up so fast. What did you learn in school today? We had art class. I drew a...
That's enough chatting about school. Madison needs to focus on her present now.
But I'd love to hear about her art class.
Kids these days are good with technology. She can even use my tablet like a pro. I've been teaching her the proper way to use it.
That's nice, but about those birthday wishes, did you come up with them yourself, Madison?
Yeah, I did. Pretty touching, right? A child wouldn't think of such perfect phrases.
Well, yes. Though the message feels a bit formal, it's still nice. I would have been happy with just a simple happy birthday from Madison.
That wouldn't be proper enough. Children need to learn the right way to express themselves. Will you be home soon?
Yes, just packing up now. Will I get a present when I get home?
Madison drew you a picture. It turned out great. You'll love it. I made sure it's perfect.
That sounds wonderful. But did Madison volunteer to do this? I mean, did she want to draw something herself?
No, I suggested the present. Come on, how would a kid even know when your birthday is? I'm the one who told her to draw you a picture. Children need guidance for everything.
I see. Thanks, honey. But Madison did draw it herself, right? I'd love to see what she created.
Madison? No way. Kids can't do anything by themselves, you know that.
What do you mean? She draws lovely pictures at school.
Those messy scribbles, that's not proper art. Kids need adult supervision and guidance. I fixed the parts that weren't good enough, so now it looks great. You'll see when you get home.
But kids have their own imagination. I'd rather let Madison express herself. Her art teacher always praises her creativity.
Here we go again. I hate that kind of talk. You always side with those progressive teachers.
What kind? I just think we should encourage her.
That respecting their wishes nonsense, it's just an excuse lazy parents use to neglect their kids. I won't let Madison grow up without proper guidance.
That's not what I meant. If the parent is doing most of the work, can we really call it a gift from our child? I mean, if Madison wanted to do it herself, shouldn't we let her?
What's your problem all of a sudden? I'm trying to arrange a nice present from your kid, and all you do is complain. Your own child is giving you a present, aren't you happy? You should be grateful I'm teaching her properly.
Of course I'm happy. I'm sorry you went to all this trouble. I just worry sometimes.
Worry about what? That I'm too involved? That I can't do much about our daughter's development?
No, it's not that.
Don't say stuff like that in front of Madison. Good thing I warned you first. Make sure you act happy when you get the present. I don't want you ruining this for her.
But is this approach really okay? Madison seems down lately. Have you noticed?
What do you mean? She's full of energy today. I made sure she worked hard on your present.
You think so? I'm worried all this interference is hurting her confidence. She's not as cheerful as she used to be. Isn't that sad?
Just shut up about it. I'm in charge of our child's education, so stop butting in. You're always undermining my efforts. Do you want her to grow up without proper guidance?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. I'll be home soon.
Just hurry home and act happy even if you have to fake it. Madison worked really hard. Well, with my help, of course, but that's what good parents do.
I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Good. And remember what I said. No complaints about my parenting methods. Just smile and be grateful. That's what a good mother would do.
I'm home. Where are you both?
In the living room. Hurry up and come see. We've been waiting forever.
Let me just put my things down. It was a long day at work.
Stop making excuses. Madison's been so patient. Don't make her wait any longer.
I'm coming now. Just wanted to freshen up a bit.
Forget that. The present is more important. Madison, show your mother what you made.
This is a beautiful picture. Madison, did you draw this?
Of course she did, with my guidance naturally. Look how perfect the strawberry shortcake looks. Much better than her original idea.
Original idea? What did you want to draw, Madison?
Don't encourage her silly ideas. She wanted to make the cake blue. Can you believe that? Completely unrealistic.
Blue might have been interesting. Madison, was that what you wanted?
Stop questioning everything. Just look at how perfect it turned out. I showed her exactly how to draw it. The proportions, the colors, everything.
But what about Madison's creativity? Her art teacher says she has unique ideas.
Her art teacher doesn't know anything. Kids need to learn proper techniques first. Imagination comes later, much later.
That seems rather restrictive. Madison, honey, are you happy with the picture?
Of course she's happy. Why wouldn't she be? It's perfect now.
Let her answer.
She doesn't need to answer. I know what's best for her. We spent hours getting it just right. Show some appreciation.
Hours? Was that necessary?
Obviously. You can't just let kids do whatever they want. They need structure, guidance, proper instruction.
But art should be personal, especially a birthday present.
There you go again, always undermining my teaching methods. Madison needs to learn the right way, my way.
And what about her way? Doesn't that matter?
Her way? She's just a child. What does she know? Without me, it would have been a mess.
Maybe that would have been okay. A mess made with love.
Love isn't enough. Discipline is what matters. Structure. Control.
Those words, they keep coming up. Structure, control, discipline. Is that all you think about?
Someone has to. You just let her run wild. No direction, no guidance.
There's a difference between guidance and control. Between teaching and dictating.
You're being dramatic. Look at the picture again. See how perfect it is? That's what matters.
Is it though? Is perfection what matters most? Or is it an expression, creativity, joy?
Those are luxury concerns. First comes proper form, proper technique, proper everything.
You keep saying proper, but what about what Madison wants?
She doesn't know what she wants. She's a child. That's why she needs me to show her the right way.
The right way or your way?
They're the same thing. Why can't you see that? Everything I do is for her own good.
Is it? Is it really?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you questioning my parenting again?
I'm questioning your methods, your need for control, your inability to let Madison be herself.
Herself? She's just a child. She needs to be molded, shaped, controlled.
Listen to yourself. Molded, shaped, controlled? She's not clay. She's a person, our daughter.
Exactly. Our daughter, who I'm trying to raise properly, while you just want to let her run wild.
That's not what I want. I want her to be happy, to be confident, to be herself.
She can be herself later, after I've taught her everything, after she's learned to do things right, my way.
And when will that be? When she's completely broken? When she's lost all her spark? All her creativity?
You're being ridiculous. Look at the picture. Look how perfect it is. That's what matters.
No, what matters is what Madison wanted to draw, what she wanted to create, what she wanted to give me.
She gave you perfection. Because of me. You should be grateful.
Grateful? For what? For you taking over her gift? For you crushing her ideas?
I enhanced them, made them better, made them proper.
You made them yours, not hers. Never hers.
Hey, have you calmed down yet? What the hell were you thinking? Don't come home until you're truly sorry.
I've been calm this whole time. My cheek is still stinging from where you slapped me. I can't believe you did that.
That's because you tore up the present picture right in front of Madison. What kind of mother destroys a present from her child? Have you lost your mind?
A mother who sees her child suffering, who sees her child's spirit being crushed, who finally decided to take a stand.
Take a stand by destroying her hard work? You're delusional.
Her hard work, or yours. We both know who really made that picture.
I helped perfect it. That's what parents do. We make things better.
No, you replaced her work with yours. You erased her creativity, her joy, her sense of accomplishment.
You're being dramatic. It was just a picture, a birthday present, and you ruined it.
I won't apologize. It needed to be done. Someone had to stand up to you.
Stand up to me? For trying to raise our daughter properly? For teaching her the right way?
The right way? Is that what you call this? Controlling every aspect of her life? Crushing her spirit? Making her afraid to express herself?
You're exaggerating. I'm helping her, teaching her. Why can't you see that?
No, Jack, you're hurting her. Every day, with every correction, with every improvement, with every proper way.
What needed to be done? You tore it up right in front of her. Are you crazy? Do you know how that looked?
Yes, I know exactly how it looked. It looked like someone finally saying no, finally standing up to your control.
You embarrassed me in front of our daughter! How dare you!
This isn't about you. It's about Madison. It's always been about Madison.
Everything I do is for Madison, every single thing, and you just destroyed it all.
I don't regret tearing it up, not for a second, and now I've made my mind.
Ah! Made up your mind about what? What are you talking about?
I'm divorcing you. I can't live with someone like you anymore. I won't let you keep hurting our daughter.
What? That's my line. Why are you making it sound like you're dumping me after what you just did?
But you agreed to the divorce, right? You wouldn't want to stay with me either, not after I finally stood up to you.
Of course I agree. Good riddance to a crazy woman like you, who tears up their child's present, who undermines their husband's authority.
Authority. That's all you care about, isn't it? Control, authority, power.
I care about raising our daughter right, which you clearly don't. You just want to let her run wild.
Well then, we need to discuss several things. There's a lot to decide. Starting with Madison's future.
Obviously, I'm taking Madison. I'll have custody. You think they'll give her to someone who destroys their child's artwork? Who acts crazy in front of their kid?
Absolutely not. Madison is staying with me, where she can be free, where she can be herself.
Free to what? Make mistakes? Develop bad habits? Turn into a delinquent?
Free to grow, to learn, to create, to be happy.
What are you saying? Did you forget what you just did? After treating our daughter like that, you want custody? You've got some nerve. Don't be ridiculous.
You still don't understand why I'm angry, do you? Why I had to take action? That's what frustrates me the most.
How could I understand? You're acting like a monster, destroying a child's artwork. What mother does that?
A mother who saw her child crying, who heard her daughter say she hated the picture, who finally understood how much pain you've caused.
Pain? I've never hurt Madison. I've only helped her, protected her.
You won't even try to understand, will you? My thoughts and opinions mean nothing to you. That's one of the reasons I decided on divorce. I can't keep living like this.
One of the reasons? You saying there's more? After everything I've done for this family?
It's about parenting. Seems we have very different values, very different ideas about what's best for Madison.
I've thought that for a while, too. But when it comes to parenting, I'm definitely right. You just let Madison do whatever, but I'm different. I care about her future.
You think I don't care? That letting her express herself means I don't care? I'm not neglecting her.
Expression doesn't pay bills. It doesn't build a future. Someone has to think practically.
I just want to let her do things her way, to build confidence, to learn who she is.
That's what I mean by neglect. What can a kid do on their own? They can't do anything or make choices. That's why parents need to guide them constantly, control every step.
Listen to yourself. Control every step. Do you even hear how that sounds?
It sounds like good parenting, unlike your permissive nonsense, just letting her fail.
That's exactly what I think is wrong. Children need to learn from their own experiences, even from their mistakes.
I don't want to hear that from you. You're the one who's failed most as a parent. Don't act high and mighty, not after what you did today.
What I did today was protect our daughter. For the first time, I really protected her. From you.
Protect her? By humiliating her? By destroying her work? Some protection?
I mean what I say. I'm taking Madison and going to my parents, where she can feel safe, where she can be herself.
I told you I won't give up custody. Stop being stubborn. If you try to take Madison away, I'll call the police. They'll see what kind of mother you really are.
And what kind is that? One who finally stood up to her controlling husband? One who wants her daughter to be happy?
One who destroys birthday presents, who undermines proper parenting, who wants to ruin our daughter's future.
But I'm not the only one who wants this. Not the only one who sees what you're doing.
Ah! Who else? Who else have you been poisoning against me?
Madison herself, your own daughter, the one you claim to be helping.
What are you talking about? That's impossible! Madison despises you after what you did!
You really believe that? That she hates me for standing up to you? For defending her right to be creative?
She must hate you! You destroyed her work! Her perfect picture!
Well, Madison's right here. Why don't you ask her directly? Let her speak for herself, for once. Dad.
Come on! You'll stay with Daddy, right? You like Daddy more than that horrible Mommy, right? Remember how much I help you? How I make everything perfect?
I love Mom. I hate Dad. I really, really hate Dad.
What? That can't be true! You don't mean that! Mom put you up to this!
Nobody told me what to say. I'm saying what I feel. Dad always says no to everything. My clothes, my food. Dad says no to everything I like. That's why I hate you.
But I choose the best clothes, the most proper food. Everything I pick is perfect.
I don't want perfect. I want to choose my own clothes. I want to eat what I like. I want to draw what I want.
What are you saying? Daddy's just trying to help you so you can be the best girl ever. Don't you want to be the best?
I can do things without Dad. Dad just gets in the way. Dad makes everything worse. Dad makes me feel stupid.
Gets in the way? No, Madison, that's going too far. You shouldn't say I'm in the way. I'm your father. I know what's best.
Dad always says meaner things. Dad always says I can't do anything. That's awful. That's why I hate Dad. I cry a lot because of Dad.
You cry? But I'm helping you, teaching you, making you better.
I don't want to be better. I want to be me. Dad never lets me be me.
What about Mom? Mom always ignores you, right? She's a terrible mother, right? She doesn't help you like I do.
Being with Mom is fun. Mom lets me do things. Mom says I can definitely do it. Mom believes in me. Mom makes me happy.
But I make things perfect. I fix everything. I make you better.
I don't want perfect. I want to try things myself, even if I make mistakes.
I see. I get it now. Mom put you up to this, didn't she? She told you what to say. Oh, that's low. Don't use our daughter as a shield.
That's not true. Dad never understands. Dad never listens. That's why I hate Dad. I hated the birthday picture too. I wanted to tell Dad I hated it, but Dad never listens.
What? But you worked so hard on that picture, and Mom tore it up, right? Wasn't that horrible?
That wasn't my picture. It was Dad's. I wanted to make the cake blue. Blue is my favorite color, but Dad said no. Dad always says no.
Because blue cake isn't normal. Unless you're in some foreign country. It's weird. That's why Daddy fixed it to be a strawberry shortcake, like a proper cake.
But I wanted blue. Dad drew almost all of it. I really hated that picture. I wanted to draw my own way, but Dad never lets me.
That's not true. You drew it, didn't you? I just helped, made it better.
No, Dad always does this. Dad always changes what I do. That's why I secretly told Mom. I told her I hated that picture. I told her I wanted to tear it up.
You told Mom? About the picture? When?
After Dad finished fixing it, I cried in my room. Mom found me crying. I told her everything.
But the picture was perfect! A proper birthday present!
I wanted to tear it up myself. That's how much I hated it. I'm glad Mom did it. Now Dad knows how I feel.
Madison, wait, please. I'm sorry about that. But don't hate Daddy just because of that. Daddy can change.
It's not just the picture. Dad always says no. That's why I hate you. Dad never listens. Dad never lets me be me. I don't want to live with Dad anymore. I'm tired. Bye-bye.
Mom's reading them for you, isn't she? She's manipulating you. Hey, Madison, answer me!
Madison's lost interest. She's watching cartoons now. She needs a break from this.
Cartoons? Don't let her watch that garbage! Make her stop right now. Those'll rot her brain.
Being forceful like that only makes things worse. Can't you see that's exactly why she's pulling away?
I'm protecting our child from bad influences, from lazy habits, from becoming worthless.
Listen to yourself. Worthless? Is that what you think of your own daughter when she's not perfect?
That's not what I meant! I want her to be successful, to have a future, to be better than other kids.
Does taking away a child's freedom really protect them, or does it just break their spirit? You're just trying to control her. You just want her to do exactly what you want, to be your perfect doll.
This is education! It's necessary to make Madison a proper adult! Why can't you understand that? Why are you both against me?
Did you forget what Madison said? She said you always tell her she can't do things. You've been destroying her confidence, making her doubt herself, making her hate herself.
If her confidence is that fragile, she needs more strict education, more guidance, more control. That's what builds real confidence.
That's exactly why she says she hates you and why she called you a nuisance. Your help is hurting her. Your guidance is crushing her.
You must have made that up. Madison would never say things like that. She loves me. She needs me.
I didn't know about the blue cake story. Why don't you ask Madison yourself when you see her? Though I'm sure she'll tell you the same things, if you ever learn to listen.
I'll never accept this. I'm taking custody of her. Even if Madison did say those things, she's just confused. You've poisoned her against me.
So you'll ignore her wishes again. Madison would be miserable with you. There's no way I'm letting you have custody. Not after everything she's said.
Just watch me. I'll use whatever means necessary to raise Madison. Everyone will agree that I should have custody. I'm known for being such an involved father. Everyone knows how much I care.
Everyone? You mean the family? By the way, your parents are on my side. They've seen what you're doing to their granddaughter.
What? No way! They always praise me! They know I'm a good father!
But they just told me to take good care of Madison. They understand now. They see the damage you're doing.
When? When did you talk to them? What lies did you tell them?
We just visited your parents' house. Mom and Madison was in tears telling them how you always get in her way. Your parents finally understood how much you're hurting their granddaughter. How your perfect parenting is breaking her.
You went to my parents? And what's this about hurting her? Don't make me sound like the bad guy. I'm the only one trying to raise her right.
It's the truth. Madison is about to lose all her self-confidence. Your parents cared deeply about their granddaughter, so they sympathized with her. They promised to convince you, to make you see what you're doing.
Convince me of what? That I should just let her fail? Let her become nothing?
To give up custody of Madison, to let her grow up in a healthy environment where she can be herself.
This is ridiculous! Why won't they take my side? I'm their son! I'm the one doing everything right!
Because your parenting methods are clearly excessive. Banning cartoons and comics might be common enough, but you control everything. Her clothes, her play, absolutely everything. You've gone too far. Everyone can see it now.
That happens in every family. All good parents are strict. All good parents want perfection.
Restricting her freedom of speech, constant surveillance, limiting her actions, redrawing a child's picture. You think that's normal in every family? You think that's what good parents do? Wake up, Jack.
I'm not doing anything that bad. It's just about what people can tolerate. Madison's just too sensitive. You're all too sensitive.
That's why Madison can't tolerate it anymore. Are you even listening to what I'm saying? To what your daughter is saying? To what your own parents are saying?
I didn't realize I was pushing her that hard. But I just wanted her to be perfect.
There's no point talking anymore. Your parents are coming this weekend. They'll help sort this out.
What for? To gang up on me? To tell me I'm a bad father?
To convince you, obviously. Maybe when your parents tell you, you'll finally realize your mistakes. Maybe you'll finally understand what you've done.
What mistakes? I haven't done anything wrong. Give me Madison. I'll sue you. I'll take her by force.
Yeah, throwing a tantrum won't change anyone's mind. You're just proving our point, showing exactly why Madison can't live with you.
Listen to me. You can't do this. You can't take my daughter.
You know, you might have been able to control Madison by being forceful, but adults aren't so easily controlled, especially not anymore. Not after today.
You always listened to me before. You always did what I said. Why is everything changing?
You were just so forceful that I ended up giving in. That was my mistake. But when I see my child being pushed this far, even I will fight back. Tearing up that picture was a message to you from both me and Madison. We won't be controlled anymore. We won't be perfect anymore. We'll be ourselves, whether you like it or not. Afterward, Jack's parents, who loved their granddaughter dearly, persistently convinced him. They told him that his having custody wouldn't be in Madison's best interest. Eventually, Jack gave in, and I got custody of our daughter. Even after the divorce, we arranged monthly visits between Madison and Jack. However, Madison strongly rejected Jack at every meeting. She would cry, scream, and berate him. She truly despised him that much. Eventually, Jack's spirit seemed to break, and he stopped coming to see her. Currently, I live with Madison at my parents' house. Now that I'm on my own, I try to respect my daughter's wishes as much as possible in raising her. Recently, Madison's artwork, done completely by herself, won first prize in a competition. She never needed adult interference to begin with. This achievement helped her gain confidence in herself. I sincerely hope she continues to rebuild the confidence that her father took from her.